Libra, what is up? How are y'all today? Welcome to Spread Space. I'm ClairV, and I have your monthly reading in Cancer season. So I see the versions, Libra. So shuffle all your cards. I figured I'd like to have you here on camera. Maybe. Libra, sunrise, Libra. So we are learning about the onion that we learned about last time. Alright, now I'm gonna set up. So you are so connected to Leo and Cancer are combined, and Virgo, because they both had, I think it was Leo and Cancer who had this, and Virgo who had this. But in Leo's and Cancer's, this was in reverse. This was right side up, and in Virgo's, this was reversed. So perhaps they have a message for you, and this fierce upside down is in between them, so we'll talk about them. Here's another little message. We have the Four of Wands in reverse, so it's like this separation or this going away. Perhaps we are like taking a break, but it's like we're going, it's like our wave crashed, or we're going into the waves. We're going into this waves. We're not thinking about the consequences of our actions. And up at the two corner, you have this Ten of Wands in reverse with the Justice. So this is saying that we're dropping our burdens for the right reason, or perhaps in the name of fairness. Right here, these two girls in the center of your reading, I see both with red shoes and white dresses. We have Princess of the Borderland, and the Explorer. So this is where we build our borders, or, you know, perhaps, you know, there's a line between exploration and home. Something about that, something about being at home and being away. So perhaps there has to be like a 50-50 or something like that. And I heard 8, 8, and 8 divided up, like 8 hours sleep, 8 hours of work, and 8 hours of, you know, health, exercise, things of that fun, explore. And this is what this reminds me of. It almost like goes into this. Perhaps there's there's a border, there's a line, there's a line, there's a border line with this Explorer. So perhaps there has to be like a border on the Explorer, especially with this. See a lot of separation. All right, we're gonna go from the bottom up. All right, so we definitely have optimism around making these borders. There's definitely like positivity. Perhaps we are making borders between us, our action, and our children. Something like that. There's a wall or a barrier behind this child. Perhaps our animals are in this picture. Something about our animals. Perhaps there has to be a border. Perhaps there has to be a separation from the child and the animal, or the action and the animal. Something like that, because then we see this again almost echoing here with this animal here and this woman again, almost like trying to close his mouth in a sense, I always say this has a lot to do with our animalistic behaviors. And with this, there's like some kind of secret. Perhaps there's something about this explorer. Perhaps this is where we gain our strength, is this explorer. We gain our strength through here or something like that. When this wheel is here, right in between Justice and the King of Swords. So it's almost like this wheel is in between justice and injustice. Like this is lies and, you know, very, you know, things that are untrue, unjust. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card on top. And this just goes to show that there is like bad karma or something, like this wheel always turns. Justice is always on top. You may not feel as though it's always on top, but it's like karma always turns around. I see this like little Yorkie dog I never saw before. Oh, it's a little dog in like this bowl. It's the bull's head, but it's like a little dog in it. Perhaps I think like someone's stubborn, right? And then there's something like yapping in their head. Perhaps this is what this is. You know, those little yappy dogs. Perhaps this is someone stubborn trying to hold their ground, you know, trying to, you know, this cow's almost sitting on the truth in a sense, or sitting on these lies. And it's like this yappy dog's in your head. It's like perhaps the lies are always repeating in your head, or like yapping in your head. And it reminds me of that bugs. But it's like no matter what, it's like justice will be served, or something about that. Like the wheel always turns, and this is like fate or will. It's like we are saying no to dropping responsibility, or we're saying no to, you know, the Emperor in reverse is like knocked off his throne. He's not responsible. He doesn't take responsibility for his own actions. And when we have yes in reverse, this is like a no. So now's not the time to slack off. Even though it might feel like, oh, you'll get a break, I need a break, we need to like not be so, you know, disciplined. And perhaps we're feeling stuck, but this is just a feeling like this is not true. We have the Page of Coins in reverse, so perhaps that we've received some kind of negative news about our money, and that put us, or our finances, or something, or school, or something about learning, something about this new thing that we were going to take on. And then I see this like couple, this King of Wands and this Queen of Cups. I think this couple was in Taurus's reading. I forget, but this could be like somebody helpful, a person helpful, and like a cheerleader in your corner. Like these are good people to have. Perhaps you are surrounded by like good people. Like somebody is trying to pull you to the surface. Right here with this uncertainty. At least now we're upright. In the other reading it was sideways, like someone was trying to pull you out. It's like we're being pulled up. We're being pulled up to this separation. And the Queen of Swords is right below that with, like, she is a nasty bitch. Like, she's very hurt. So, like, her words, like, hurt people in a sense. So, with these two people or situations in your reading, especially being on the top, we definitely need to take on these personality traits, especially like this Queen of Cups. She's very intuitive. She listens to herself. You know, she's by the water. She's putting her feet in. She's definitely in tune with her emotions and how she feels intuitively. Very on point, maybe like psychic in a sense. And this King of Wands, you know, his fortitude is through the roof. He doesn't stop for nothing. And this is like a big cheerleader. Not only is he like, yeah, I can do it, but he's like, yeah, you can do it too. Right next to the other Four of Wands in reverse, you have both of the Four of Wands in reverse here. There's that other one. And right in the center, you have the other Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. You like got all the fours on the board. So yeah, we definitely have to let go of something, whatever we have, you know, stored in our bag, whatever we keep locked away, that's got to come out. We're also sitting on 2 other things or 3 other things. That's got to come out. What's in your heart, that's got to come out. The only way we're going to do that is if we are in this solitude state, this Four of Swords. This is rest, this is healing, meditation, solitude. You know, this is taking a break from, you know, from the normal life. Now, right next to this Queen of Swords, she's looking with her sword, you know, up, and there's the Three of Pentacles here. Right above the star in reverse. It's like we have to look at the fine print. If we sign something, or if there's this contract, or we're making an agreement with somebody or something, it's like we have to pay attention to all of the details. Something's missing, something about the ink, something about ink blots. I don't know. You could also be, this could also be like a sense of like on defense. Maybe we have to be defensive when it comes to this. Like really take a look at this, like who's on your team in a sense. And in the corner here, we have this rooted with the Ace of Wands in reverse. That's crazy. It's like these roots. And that's what the last 2 readings were speaking about, the roots. And this rooted came up. It's like this Ace of Wands, this delay, or this thing that came in, this missed opportunity. It's like we're trying to pull that up. It's like we have to pull it by the roots. Something about our roots. And when we change, it's like when our wings dry all the way is when these roots will be uplifted. There has to be this separation. Perhaps there's a separation from a person and a separation from a thing. And this separation from this thing is going to drop your fear, or drop this once you, it's like once we get some rest and we dream, like we see this, then it's like, oh, we see the real thing. There's nothing to be afraid of. Something like, have no fear, the dreamer is here. Perhaps Pisces has a message for you. But I see all these white gowns with these red shoes. And if they're not white gowns with red shoes, they're red gowns with white shoes. So something about red and white, and that connected a lot with last time. And I see this like meditation. When I say the red and white, I see this meditation card. And I do have meditations if you wanted to listen to a guided meditation. That will help ease our mind, especially if we feel as though we are stuck. But we are not really. You know, she can walk right out, take this off. But this is like something mentally, and perhaps something from the past. And this might not even be like from your past. It could be like from your past life. Now let's see. Wow, the other Judgment in reverse. So yes, and this is the reason why we have to be still. somebody or something is trying to tell us something, warn us something, and it's like we're not hearing it. Yes, and we definitely have to celebrate. And there is the lady in red. Perhaps there is an interference with you. Yes. Here, we have to drop our guard. It's like you're standing up to these, but it's like they're on top. Perhaps it's that lady in red. Let's see what's on the top of this deck. Yeah, we have the Magician in reverse. So yeah, this lady in red, this could probably be, you know, what's hidden or what you don't know, because there's a bunch of this is manipulation, lies. So with the Magician in reverse, you know, the Magician itself, he's very, you know, mysterious. And when he's in reverse, it's like, and if this is you, it's saying you're missing something to move on. I see the Swords, the Wands, and the Cups. So perhaps you're missing something with your finances to help you along. But this is because you don't have a strategy or a plan. Perhaps that's why this Emperor is there to tell you about that plan. And there's a lack of passion. So once we are offered, or once this new virtue, new plan, new idea is being offered to us, it's like, wow, that's like where we gain our passion, and that's when everything comes back into place. And here's the other Three of Pentacles in reverse. So there's definitely something about this. Perhaps we do need professional help, but we have to be careful about what help that we do seek. There's something about it. Perhaps they're just trying to take your money. It's something like that. Or, you know, they're doing something sneaky behind your back. Perhaps you do have to like go through each of the workers or everybody in this and see, you know, are they did they do what they were supposed to do? Are they holding up their end of the deal because somebody is not cooperating here, or somebody said they were going to do something and it didn't, and because they didn't do their job, your job is not going to be done right, or it's going to affect your job or your position in some way. It's almost like you're going to have to step up and do somebody else's work. It's weird, I don't know. But once you drop that load, this fear drops, and there's that separation. It leads you open. So rest is very important. Use your intuition. We want to do this, the borders, and we definitely want to take responsibility or drop. Maybe we have to say no to people when they ask us for something. Look, we don't always have to say yes. Like this is saying, say no. You know, say no. Alright, thank you, Libra. Don't forget to hit that like button if you resonate. And if you have yet to subscribe, make sure you smash that subscribe button. And we'll see you soon. Thank you, love you. Bye.